Welcome back to Good Morning Idaho. Here on this Friday, I'm Matt Sizemore, Geneva Zoltek joining us, and we're talking about 90-degree weather.
Yes.
And here's some snow behind us. Well, threats of violence don't put you above the law. That's the message from Gem County Sheriff Donnie Wonder after St. Luke's filed a petition to the state Supreme Court to compel his office to serve process papers to Ammon Bundy. That petition has now been withdrawn, with Sheriff Wonder saying his office would cooperate.
Good Morning Idaho.
Yes, it is. Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us. Time now, 6:29. We're taking a look at a beautiful sunrise over Boise from our tower cam on top of the Grove Plaza. What a day it is already looking like, and this view behind us is a live look from Tamarack Resort. Isn't that
Absolutely.
Right,
Isn't this gorgeous,
It
Matt?
is. I mean, that view over Boise, the view over Tamarack right now, just looking great outside.
Just reminds us we live in a gorgeous area.
Sure
but
do.
I want
The city of Nampa making efforts to foster more growth in downtown through a new restaurant grant program. The Nampa Development Corporation encourages restaurant owners to apply for partial reimbursement on approved projects like grease traps, city permits, and other approved expenses. This morning, the unofficial election results are in for a historic education election. Voters in the Treasure Valley weighing in on school funding and library leadership. The biggest headline, a $500 million levy proposed in West Ada. For the West Ada School District, this year's levy could mean keeping up with the Treasure Valley's rapid growth. Big changes at the border, but what will it mean for immigration? As we reported, pandemic-era Title 42 restrictions ended last week, replaced by strict new rules from the Biden administration. Department of Homeland Security officials touting new and tougher asylum policies, stressing a huge drop in migrants at the southern border after the switch. U.S. immigration law, including asylum claims and deportation, fall under Title 8, and the levy needs just 55% of the vote to pass. And as of this morning, the Ada County Elections Office showing a 42% vote in favor with 57% against. And in Meridian, the Meridian Library District's Board of Trustees has been a race many have had their eye on. We've been covering the library district since a citizen group filed a petition for its dissolution earlier in the year, citing concerns over books they thought were inappropriate on the shelves and available to minors. Now, meanwhile, the cost of college is going up. Students enrolled at four-year state universities in Idaho will pay more in tuition starting fall semester. The State Board of Education on Monday approving a 5% hike for the University of Idaho, Idaho State, and Boise State. That works out to about $400 a year for in-state students and $1,300 a year for out-of-state students. Back tomorrow, you can visit any national park for free to kick off National Park Week. The National Park Service says free entry encourages people to discover the beauty. Lori Vallow-Daybell is now in custody in Fremont County, where she awaits sentencing of 5 guilty charges. Vallow-Daybell was tried in Ada County, ultimately convicted of the murders of her 2 children. The death penalty is off the table, but a jury convicted Vallow-Daybell on 6 counts, and she could face up to life in prison. The family of the victims grateful to have justice after the verdict. A Boise police officer who's made thousands of DUI arrests cited for driving under the influence Monday night. Corporal Casey Handcuff facing a charge from the Ada County Sheriff's Office, who says an Eagle police officer pulled Handcuff over after seeing him drive erratically while going west on Highway 44 just after 1 a.m. Monday. An update to a story we first brought you earlier this week. The Idaho Humane Society is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of whoever shot and killed a family horse in Parma. As we've told you, the animal named Cody died after it was shot 9 times near the heart in a pasture. For more than 2 years, the Climate Change Youth Council has been providing younger generations with a voice in creating a healthier and more sustainable future. On Thursday, the student-led team held a summit in downtown Boise to further that mission. Eric Johnson has a story. Well, the electronic bike market in the United States reached $850 million in 2022, and the e-bike trend is expected to nearly double by 2028. According to the latest market report. Outdoor reporter Steve Den introduces us to Sunrise e-bikes, who provides people with new ways to enjoy the outdoors in this week's Made in Idaho. And welcome back. In consumer headlines this morning, IKEA is planning to spend more than $2 billion to open 8 new locations in the U.S. The move is the company's biggest ever investment in a single country. The locations of the new U.S. stores have not yet been decided. The company says the new outlets would create 2,000 jobs.